Hey everyone, welcome into week two. Now I'm going to talk about my 2 minute pitch. It is essentially the same, nothing new. Essentially, I want to sell out blind boxes, toys, through a physical store or online store, having their experience more enhanced and make it more real life. So, bringing back to what's my product, it's basically toys inside a box or mystery gifts, and it's going to be sold through physical and online stores. And how does my product differ, or how does my service differ? With the additional manufacturers through software and machines, people will get enhanced experience through purchasing their products, meaning that when they get into the store, they will have a mood set up, the environment, there's going to be employees acting just to get you into the vibe. And an example of this idea came from Japan, where they had this plushie store themed like a breakfast concept. And basically employees will act and pretend that they're cooking based on what their plushies are. So if it's a pancakes, they're gonna pretend that this plushie is like a pancake, and they're just gonna flip it around. And I think that's like an experience that people want to have. So it's something new, it's something more engaging, and that's essentially what I want in the mystery box store that I am endorsing. Why do people want to buy it? We learned through consumer behaviorism that the market for this industry has gained massive attention due to its thrill of receiving something surprising or very rare. And this is just like Pokemon cards that I've mentioned. This is like anything that when you get something rare, there's always going to be a market for it because people want to have the feeling of achieving something rare, or they just want to be surprised. Some of the competitors are many collectible stores, gacha stores, and many stores at the malls who sells toys that has these collectibles. Um, it would be at shopping centers and many more. Where is my market? And I've mentioned this on my first week video that the market relies heavily on targeting audience who often spends their disposable income. So we're talking about the ages of people who are working and just started to work, but they're also into pop culture. They're into Gen Z culture, consumerism, which is around the ages of 18 to 25 in Asia, America, and Europe. I would so think more on the Southeast Asian and East Asian market. They probably have a lot of manufacturers and a lot of selling that has to do with figurines, toys from many popular characters. There are some minimum required features as any business does. For mine, it would be we will need skillful employees who can act the part. We would need to introduce machines and software for better purchasing experiences, like maybe slot machines that was made for the store, claw machines as well that are made for the store. We will need partners and collaborators for products and inventory. Obviously, we need toys coming. That is our main product. We need some kind of manufacturer or collaborator who has something to sell, and we would need them in our physical store, which is also an asset that we need, and the online store, which is also another asset that we will definitely need as a required feature. What inspired this business idea? Well, I once went to a toy store similar to what I had in mind, who had a special sales day, and they had theme mystery boxes, and they put whatever is in theme inside a box, but no one knows what it is. And it has like a giant question mark on it, like a Super Mario type mystery box. And I thought that was really cool if it was just more well done and it was more every day and it's not just special. So every day is special. So if it's Christmas theme, then in the box that's filled with a question mark, then everything that you get is Christmas themed toys. And I thought that was just a great idea, and it would get much bigger impact if it had a little bit more logistics and the environment was right because it's fun. Um, what assumption have you had made driven you to this point? So one assumption that I have was customers are going to be driven by collection goals and the idea of FOMO, or their like fear of missing out. Since this is selling an entire experience and not just the product itself, so it's kind of like product and service, um, I feel like people would miss out or feel like they miss out if they are going to the store. Um, One unique idea that I have to market my store is through creating trendy TikTok unboxing videos, which is very, very popular recently. And content creation can really, really, really help market our stores. And that is definitely collaborating with big names who done unboxing videos. But yeah, that's definitely one idea that I can help get people excited getting into the store and knowing about the store. My customers would mainly be payers. There's no subscription base that I have in mind currently, although it can be implemented. Like if you pay a certain amount monthly, then you can get something fun that is on the online store, and then you play a game, and then if you win, then you get something very interesting as well. I think that could be a potential idea, a subscription based idea for customers to pay. Um, and then for the final question, I do feel like I have a clear value proposition of this business that fully focuses on the reaction of customers as they express their excitement of thrill when they successfully receive their targeted product in our enhanced stores. And yeah, thank you very much. That would be the end of my week 2.